stage for these two. What a key game tonight in the Cup. The second of 4 group stage games. Tonight, in a word, is huge.
Well, as you mentioned, Kevin, there are just 4 group games. So after tonight's game, both teams will have a much better idea of where they stand and what chances they have to advance.
Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Yabusele, also George out there. Tyrese Maxey out there with Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. And now let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said, it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament.
Guys, we all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. And for MP, we've got some very big news to share. He signed his first shoe endorsement contract.
Well, and what Converse is getting is a guy who brings the excitement, but also still stays grounded. You want that combination in someone who's going to represent your company. Congrats to MP and everyone else who made this deal happen.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Here's McCain. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, slow start. 5 straight misses to get this one done.
Wagner passes to MP. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 5.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
McCain's shot is off. And it's Orlando's ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. MP kicks to Harris. Pass to Wagner. And here's MP for 3. Connects from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Yabusele. Lob pass to George. And stolen by Wagner. Embiid against MP. Here's Isaac. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Maxey passes to Embiid. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Such a wide-open look.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Orlando leading by 11. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And he's Kevin known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Maxey gets to Yabusele. Embiid the screen. Takes the 13-footer, and it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible. And I ain't shocked. And he loves to do it.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Back to George. A 3-ball. Embiid grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And here's George for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Magic. Between his points and his rebound. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
MP out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then there's Howard. And it's Black in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. This should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Jackson passes to Embiid. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history. That of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992. Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Howard. Martin finds Oubre. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oubre's got his second bucket of the night.
Kelly Oubre Jr. dialing it up from 3. The sweet lefty.
MP against Embiid. Here's MP, and there the Magic with another bucket.
Nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Hi, Shams. Thanks a lot. George up top. He has 6.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And the shot goes in. That's now 22 points for MP.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Outside, George. Knocked away. And stolen by MP. And even 3-on-3 break. Great pass to set up the layup. Isaac's got 10 points.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
Here's Embiid. From the high post, he drills it.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's MP. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The shot by George, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. MP inside. Embiid's there. MP's shot is good.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
George with the ball. Embiid with the screen on Wagner. And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Taking a look here at Orlando. The season is still in its infancy, but they've got the firepower.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the 76ers.
Their opponent is beating them.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Paul George, Abusele out there with Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. MP against Embiid. Embiid the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. And it's Orlando with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Yabusele. Still yet to score. Takes the 3. Here's Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
It's his first trip to the line.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Here's MP, and there the Magic with another bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Clark, what do you think about the Orlando Magic? In 47 games last season, their most in over a decade.
Boy, I love the core of this group in Orlando, Kevin. The development of their young guys, Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, and the rest of those guys, already starting to pay dividends. They could be a force for a while. These young guys are only going to get better.
MP inside. Guarded by Embiid. Wagner outside. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Suggs in the corner. Back to MP. Fades back. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. George passes to Yabusele. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they banked home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
They set the pick. Nobody near George. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now, MP. He's got 32.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Wagner kicks to Isaac. MP left side. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Steps back. Here's Maxey. And the rejection by MP. Wagner passes to Harris. And here's MP for three. And he's good on the three ball. MP's got 11 in the second half.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Embiid the screen to end the run. Nice shot by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 5 points so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
MP against Embiid. Here's MP. And again, it's Orlando converting.
That set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. George looking over the floor. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one's not going to go. Good defense by MP. Here's Suggs. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And now they are firing on all cylinders.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Magic out in front, ending the third quarter on a 12-3 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got MP. Black is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Joseph in at point guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Oubre, a screen on Anthony. Here's Council. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Embiid with the screen on Anthony. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
McCain's shot is off. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. MP finds Anthony. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Embiid. And he banks in the layup.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
MP outside. Here's De Silva. Here's Black. And looks like the illegal kick was set.
Doing a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. McCain at 3 off the mark. And so MV will bring it up for Orlando. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another miss by Philadelphia. MP against Maxey. Drops it in from 14 feet away. MP's got 45 points.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
.136 left in the fourth. Embiid with the screen on it. And Embiid throws it down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Orlando.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash over.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Good game, MP.
Yo, MP.
Watch the roll.
I need help! Pick! Shot! Screen! Nah, we're good. Let's go. You got it. Come on, man.
I got your help side. Big coming. Hey, pick coming.
Screen coming. Watch out.
Now that's what I want to see.
Watch the screen.
Watch the big. Step out! Screen!
Hey, yo, right here. Turn it up!
Watch the pit!
Hey, yo, right here! Let's go! Focus! Come on! Let's go! Gear up, we good! Hey, let's go! Move around!
Hey!
That look good!
Well, excuse me.
Let's go! We ready!
All day, baby.
You're like money in the bank.
Yes. Easy work.
Oh, yeah, come on. Talk it. Talk it now. You got it. Come on. You got it. Good. We'll show you. Keep taking that. Where'd you get it, MP? Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Let's go!
Keep shooting, man.
Keep it going.
Good look, good look, good look. Keep shooting, man. Keep shooting. That's all right, man. Let's get y'all. Hey, good look.
Nice shot.
Yes.
Your confidence is shot now.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Objects in motion stay in motion as long as they win. MP about to put on a show in the desert. Show them how you shine.
Yo, MP, let's go.
Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us for this NBA Cup action. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Rick. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Suggs runs point with Harris next to him. And it's MP in its center, filling out the middle. Harris' shot is good.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was good.
Yes!
Throw it down! Oh! I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Russell. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Johnson. Let's go with a three. And it's MP with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And MP throws it down.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Here's Russell.